Meantime, you've got a new threat against President Trump emerging out of Iran. A group dubbed the Blood Covenant has placed a bounty on the president's head.
Of Iranian assassination threats against President Trump, researchers have found a website featuring an image of a target hovering over the president. It cites Shia religious decrees and appeared shortly after a top Iranian cleric issued a fatwa declaring those who threaten Iran's supreme leader as enemies of God. The site also features a large reward in exchange for the president's assassination.
Was over $40 million. We have no idea if this is a legitimate number or not, but it's a clear effort to try to mobilize and motivate any sympathetic audience to carry out an act of violence against President Trump.
He appeared online just about a year after the first assassination attempt on Trump's life in Butler, Pennsylvania. 2 months after that, a second attempt, Secret Service discovered a gunman near Trump while he was golfing at his club in West Palm Beach. For several years, federal officials have been tracking Iranian assassination threats against President Trump and top officials from his first term, including former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, Iran envoy Brian Hook, and National Security Advisor John Bolton. Trump did pull their government protection in January. Federal prosecutors announced last year that the Iranian government had ordered an assassin to target Trump just before he was reelected. In February, the president said he'd given advisors instructions to obliterate Iran if its government successfully assassinated him. Bill?
Okay, Rich.
Breaking news. China just crossed a terrifying milestone, 600 nuclear warheads. Is the world sleepwalking into a new arms race? In just 1 year, China increased its nuclear arsenal from 500 to 600 warheads, pace that has alarmed military analysts worldwide. These aren't just storage weapons. China is developing mobile launch systems, hypersonic missiles, and next-gen submarines capable of striking anywhere on Earth. Why does this matter? Because we're no longer in a two-superpower world. The arms balance is shifting. If Russia, China, and North Korea expand together, we could see a multi-front nuclear standoff by the end of the decade. The Cold War is back, just colder, quieter, and far more dangerous. Will the world wake up in time, or will it take another crisis to stop it? Drop your take below.
Let's talk about one of the world's most powerful nuclear missiles, China's DF-5B. This missile can hit any major U.S. city, New York, L.A., Houston, Chicago, D.C., Miami, you name it. Its range, up to 15,000 kilometers. It's been part of China's arsenal since around 2015. But here's the terrifying part. The DF-5B is MIRV capable, meaning one missile can launch multiple nuclear warheads, each targeting a different city. And each warhead could be up to 200 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. That's enough not just to flatten a city like Los Angeles, but to vaporize its core, leave miles of deadly radiation, and wipe out power, hospitals, everything. Some think nuclear war is impossible. Others believe it's only a matter of time. Thoughts?
New Jersey is a complete mess today, July 14, 2025, and flooding is everywhere. Overnight, heavy storms dumped inches of rain in just hours, and by sunrise, streets turned into raging rivers. Cars are stranded, people are wading through knee-deep water, and rescue crews are pulling families from their homes. Governor Murphy has officially declared a state of emergency, and officials are begging everyone to stay off the roads. Union and Bergen counties are some of the hardest hit, with life-threatening flash floods rushing fast enough to sweep cars off the street. Newark Airport even had to ground flights because of the extreme weather. Power outages, road closures, and emergency alerts are going off all over the state. If you're in New Jersey right now, don't take chances, stay indoors, stay alert, and listen to updates from emergency crews. This isn't just bad weather, this is dangerous, and it's a reminder that Mother Nature doesn't play. Stay safe out there, Jersey.
In a sweeping escalation, Israel has launched near simultaneous attacks across 4 fronts: Gaza, the occupied West Bank, Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, and Syria's Suwaida province, all within 24 hours. In Gaza, at least 78 Palestinians were killed in overnight airstrikes targeting refugee camps and residential areas. Entire families were buried under rubble, with rescue crews still searching through the debris. In the West Bank, Israeli settlers, backed by military presence, attacked a Palestinian village near Ramallah, setting homes ablaze and injuring several. Residents say armed groups moved in after sunset. Israeli warplanes also bombed eastern Lebanon, striking what officials claim were Hezbollah training sites in the Bekaa Valley. Over 10 separate air raids were confirmed by Lebanese security sources. In southern Syria, Israeli missiles hit tanks approaching Suwaida, a city already shaken by deadly tribal clashes. State media reports several vehicles were destroyed, though casualties remain unclear. From airstrikes to settler raids, Israel's multi-front offensive marks a dangerous shift, fueling instability across borders and raising fears of a broader regional war.
Saudi Arabia just shocked the world by shaking hands with Iran. For decades, Saudi Arabia stood with the U.S., buying weapons, avoiding Iran, and quietly backing Israel. But after Israel's strike on Iran's nuclear site and Iran's 12-day retaliation, everything changed. The Gulf realized next time they could get dragged into a war they didn't choose. So what did Saudi Arabia do? They invited Iran to Jeddah. Iran's foreign minister met directly with MBS, and instead of conflict, they discussed peace, trade, and security. This isn't a new alliance, it's a power move. The Gulf is done being caught between an unpredictable America and an aggressive Israel. Now, they're writing their own script, one handshake at a time.